Hello everyone, today is 3rd May 2021. Right now it is 60 degree Fahrenheit. Very good temperature, not sunny. It's going to rain in an hour. So before that I thought of coming and recording something what is there to show you. And when I was walking around and I saw this, because I was waiting for this weeping European beech. Another name is black swan also, this one I think. So this is a plant, the branches is like weeping structure. So it is a very slow grower, but it is very pretty. Dark leaves, now it looks like bronze, the leaves, but it is going to be darker, like very dark purple or maroon, I can say. So yesterday I did not see the leaves opened. I was waiting to show you when it is starting to open all of its leaves. And because it is very quick to open, so it may not stay in this stage tomorrow. So if it gets good sun, quickly it will open completely. So before that I just thought, let me show you a little bit. With time it will grow. I mean, after 10-15 years it will be a tall 20-30 feet tree. When we visited, I think one university, I saw this plant in full growth and it was very pretty. I have some pictures, I can show you someday. Then I am close to this eastern redbird tree. So leaves are little bit opened, and I thought flowers are opened completely. This is its first season of blooming. That's why I'm so excited. Last time I think I shared with you, it was already 6 feet when I bought. This is the status of magnolia. So the flowers are drying out, leaves are opened. Then I came right side of that magnolia. This is my far end, the northeast corner or east side of the garden. So when I started, I just planted few iris that was left with no leaves or not looking very good, which I was thinking just to throw, but I thought let me just plant it. Because a long time ago I watched a video and they said that the color of the iris that they did not want, but those colored iris were there among the other preferred colored iris, because they thought they are just not going to grow. They are just pieces of some previous old iris, mother iris, and they thought it will not work. I mean, it will not survive. But they found out wherever even it is not completely a good piece of rhizome, still if some part of rhizome is there, surprising to them, with time they grew and multiplied and they volunteered as good plants. So after watching that video, I learned that there is a probability that it will survive. And from that YouTuber I learned that I can take a chance and I can plant them. So all the leftover rhizome I planted here. So last year, this is the 3rd year. So last year I saw leaves like this and like that, if I can show you, like that and like this, in all of these. But this year they grew more, and you can see they are all healthy, and you see that is, I if I remember, in that corner I planted one yellow, and in that corner I planted one yellow. So though that yellow and that yellow, those all are bearded iris, but that one and that one is little bit smaller bloom as compared to the center. All these, they are little bigger than that yellow one, but they are all bearded iris. So I cannot answer why it is like that, smaller and bigger. All I know that that yellow, I bought a plant when it was already in bloom yellow, and I didn't have the yellow color. That's why I bought that. And so I did not care whether it is smaller or bigger. I liked whatever the bloom was. So to include the yellow color too, I bought. And when I was transplanting in the front, very small rhizome too, I saved to multiply and multiply with time. And I remember I planted on one in that corner, one in that corner, so that I can remember that they are yellow. But anyway, I don't have to do that, because when it will bloom, you can know. So, and the rest are different colors. So I think the birds are coming out. That's why I thought of showing you at this stage. For example, there may be a bird here. It will sow maybe another week. So that is also going to be a bird. And this is two. This one, that is also going to be a bird. So like that. So I think this year it will bloom. Last year there was no bloom, because I mentioned, right, the plants were like that and like this. But this year they look much stronger and bear the bud and the flower. So this is just my experiment. And when I did randomly, the way I did, it looked like I can make a triangle border. That's why thinking that I put these three timbers, so that later when I'll get time, I can get the shape of a triangle. So now before recording, I just cut a branch of the autumn jade sedum, and I planted here and a few other places too. So that's all I wanted to show you. And last year I planted one, this is you can see, right, that this branch. So this is a, I believe, white color hibiscus, hardy hibiscus. I was wishing and assuming it will survive, and it had survived. So this is a hardy hibiscus, where the plant was of this size, which you can say half a foot, for kind of 4 inches height, I can say, the plant. And see, it survived. So under this European beech, I planted 2 autumn jade sedum cutting here too. See, this is one, this is one. That is, I believe, that is one of the last year I planted red maroon border and yellow center. That color is that one. That one is maybe pink, I think. So it's ready to bloom next week maybe. But I just wanted to show you that, okay, that autumn jade sedum, that autumn jade sedum. So according to my knowledge, they don't need any fertilizer, but my soil is clay, so which is very bad for the plants, for the root growth. So I added little bit nice compost, ready-made, I mean store-bought compost. So I have added this one and this one. I thought of showing you, so that with time when it will grow, you can see. Then this is the second purple leaf plum flowering plant, just ornamental, no plum. So now it has the bloom. It is, the number of blooms are much less than my other two, but I wanted to show you that next to this, which is that is my wisteria. Just see their growth. So next 2 days it is going to rain, and they will grow rapidly. So I am just trying to show you that. Close to that wisteria, here, see, this is also having a bud, this iris ready to bloom next week maybe. So this is one, if you can see, last year it was maybe a foot height, and this is also white hardy hibiscus. Somewhere I sowed some seeds of white hibiscus of my mother plant, and I saw them, I saw a lot of baby plants coming out from that place where I sowed. So here the one I planted, and it survived, but I may transplant it to somewhere else, but at that time I did not find a proper place. So just to save the plant, I planted this one here. So behind this is this row of iris, which is yellow border, white center. So I just thought of showing you this. Just it is behind that, that is the center circle, that is that big head creeping phlox which I showed you yesterday. Those are a lot of tube leaves around. So behind that, in a row, I bought only one plant. Let me turn little bit. So I bought only one plant, I mean one pot. So in that one pot I found I can divide 5 rhizome to make 5 plants. So I did that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somehow, see, on the first year, I think when I was cleaning the weeds around them, I cleaned the weeds around that plant a little less, and I completely cleaned these 4 the weeds. So that is the only difference why that plant is smaller and these are healthier. That is the only difference. Otherwise, by the size of the rhizome and the sun they get per hour, the number of hours they get sun per day is same for all of them. Okay, but my point is I just wanted to show you. See, now they are ready to bloom. Lot of birds I see these. So one rhizome I planted. One day I was counting 16 or 18 I found. So now see, if I remember well, this is 4th season for them. See the number of birds. So this is bicolor, yellow and white. So, and on the far behind in that triangle garden, when I sowed the yellow, that is pure yellow. So that yellow iris is different, and these are different. These are bicolor, and those are, I think, purple and white. That bicolor iris that I have around that third circle. In between, I think you can say 6 or 8 feet apart. So they are also having bud and ready to bloom. That is another one. And this is just before recording I planted this one cutting of autumn jade. So this is so what I am trying to show you is I planted one cutting here, and exactly on the same mirror spot on the other side there also. So I planted on both, so that once they will grow I don't have to shift them, thinking that. And this is, I think, baby's breath, I think, and larkspur, but this is the larkspur. So larkspur I planted here, and I showed some baby's breath seeds. So these are, I believe, all baby's breath, and they are growing very well. They survived the winter. This is the azalea. Yesterday also I showed you. I wanted to show you the nearby plants, that's why I came here. So I thought let me show you today's bloom also. So next to that I had planted one hosta which I forgot. So when it came out then I realized. And next to that I have sown some seeds, some flower seeds, and that is one hardy geranium. When I planted it died for that 1 month, but after 2 months I saw again they resumed and they looked very healthy, but not as healthy as now. But this year they came back so good, see, and I can see the bud also. So soon I'll show you the flowers too. So this is newly planted that azalea which I planted last year, few new color assuming. So this is one Roseum elegans rhododendron. So in the winter the tip were damaged, and here also some seeds. So some flower seeds, these seeds and these seeds are same. That is some different variety, but they both are wildflower, like lot of multiple variety of flowers. Last year I sowed seeds and they bloomed a lot. So this year again I got the same packet. I can share you the packet in some other video. So behind that, this area actually I thought of planting either some fruits or vegetables, but I'm not able to maintain the vegetable that much because they need regular care. So my focus is always to plant something which does not need care every day or every week. If I forgot 1-2 week or few days, then also if they are fine, I target like that. And that's why I don't focus that much on vegetable, but still just to experiment. I like pumpkin branches to cook. So this is a few pumpkin seed I had sown indoor, and you cannot believe it already bloomed, because it was too early in February. I just sowed, and inside the house itself I saw 4-5 flowers bloomed already, but it was in a very tiny pot, so it did not grow very well. But I just saved them, and day before yesterday I put them in the ground. So my purpose is just to get some branch of pumpkin. So next to that is here one now I am not sure, though it says variety, but I think here it is written Delaware Valley White azalea. So I planted one azalea there, that one, here one rhododendron, and here one azalea. This is behind the gala apple tree. So I believe the azalea is a little smaller height than the rhododendron. Yeah, it will be 5 feet height, it says. I think 5 feet. But anyway, I had 2 azalea and 1 rhododendron, so I put 2 azalea in the 2 corner and the rhododendron in the center. See, this is the rhododendron. So if I stand in front of the rhododendron, you see that is the azalea, that magenta azalea. This is rhododendron, and that is another azalea. Behind that azalea is a crab apple, flowering crab apple. Long time ago I had shared that 2 years ago I trimmed the crab apple, and at that time 2-3 branches I brought home, and I gave support to one of my grape vine that I potted indoor 2 years ago. So, and when I was watering the grapevine every alternate day, their feet got wet, and I think that triggered them to be alive. Otherwise I did not know it is possible. So without hormone or without proper care, but I just saw new leaves coming out from these branches. So one I planted here, and the second one I planted on the back side of the house, and third one also somewhere, but the third one died, and these two survived. So that's how. And I did not know where to plant it, so this side I thought, okay, in every spring it will look good. The past 2 months actually I could not recognize what branch is this, because I forgot. I was assuming maybe it is pear or some other hibiscus. I was thinking like that, and later I realized, seeing the leaves, that it is crab apple. Stem is darker, so it resembles more as crab apple. But if it is not crab apple, I'm sorry. I'm just sharing my experience. So in front of this crab apple, behind this raspberry plant, there is a rows of these spirea. Behind these rows, yesterday just I planted, this is a long string beans, I think. So once when we went to one Indian grocery shop, there they had these plants for $5, and I thought, okay, let's try this, and I got it. I don't know whether I am able to give them proper support and be able to harvest some beans or not. I do not know, but just for fun I thought, okay, kids will be happy if they will see real vegetables coming out. So thinking that, and there were 4 plants, 1 2 3 4. So let's see. I thought, let me show you from here the garden, the current status. The tulips, they are not heavily close to each other, but I wanted to plant a lot of variety, though I did not intend to, but it just happened. So that's why I did not want to fill up with tulips only, so that I should have some space for other plants too. So I have lot of seeds sown. Like one day here next to that orange rose, here I have sown some hollyhock seed, cream color I believe, hollyhock. So like that, there is hollyhock there, there is gladiolus there, tulip there, that is not coleus, crocus is there, iris is there, this is iris. So creeping phlox, lily. So there are so many. So in between, last year I sowed some cosmos seed. This year I'm not planning, because the cosmos plant were so tall that they covered a lot of other smaller plants. So I thought of not sowing or planting cosmos around this area. I may sow them somewhere else, and in that way also I can have the different look. So I am not planning to show sunflower seed too this year. Last year I planted sunflower seed and cosmos. So cosmos I was happy with, but the sunflower, because they were not together and they were at single plant, tall here and there. So in the heavy wind, most of them, they leaned, they bent, they broke. So I thought it was a wrong place to plant them alone. If they are in a group, maybe they will support each other. So I thought I will not do like that this year. I will do something different, thinking that um, I I have not, and I am not sure about the crocus. Sorry, the hollyhock plant. What is the height? Because one packet I bought, that was smaller height, maybe 3 feet, and one that is maroon dark color, that is 5-6 feet height. So I do not want here 5-6 feet, but I am thinking, I showed the hollyhock seed of the cream color. So the cream color, last year it was under 4 feet. So let's see this year how it is. So see the tulips, just I'm standing here, that's why I thought okay, let me show you. And it is cloudy. And see this tiny beauty. And then again I came here in front of the flowering crab apple. I thought I will end my video here. So let me stop today's video here. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.